Tesla is now rolling out full self-driving beta, FSD beta, an early version of its self-driving software that's being tested by a fleet of Tesla owners chosen by the business and through its safety test score. The software allows the vehicle to drive independently to a destination specified in the navigation system, but the driver must stay alert and be ready to take control at all times. Despite its nomenclature, it's still considered a Level 2 driver assist system because the duty resides with the driver rather than Tesla's technology. It's been a 2 steps forward, 1 step back type of program, with certain updates resulting in regressions in driving skills. In this video, we're going to take a look at the good and bad sides of this update and provide you with a clear picture of what's actually going on with the Tesla FSD beta. But before we go any further, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Tesla experienced a technical issue with the most recent version of its prototype driver assistance system and had to scramble to fix it after it first was made public. Elon Musk, Tesla's CEO, announced the upgrade on Twitter, tilting it full self-driving beta version 10.3. I'm having some issues with 10.3, so I'm temporarily reverting to 10.2, Musk wrote. Please bear in mind that when using beta software, this is to be expected. Internal QA makes it impossible to analyze all hardware configurations in all scenarios, which is why we're releasing a public beta version. Tesla claims that its autopilot and FSD beta systems require constant monitoring, and it appears that they also necessitate periodic human involvement. We haven't heard of any FSD beta mishaps, which is most likely owing to beta testers taking the proper steps to engage and take control when necessary. However, predicting what would happen if they did not interact is difficult. Will the car figure it out and continue safely, or will the results be disastrous? Some amazing experiences and demonstrations of FSD include incidents such as when the car came to a complete stop and waited for children to cross the street. It noticed an approaching bicycle that the driver had failed to notice, and it waited as well. Aside from its incredible range of capabilities, the screen projections, which reflects what the car sees, are also rather impressive. However, many features of the technology are not yet consistent, and it's far from a fully autonomous driving system. It appears to be able to fully control the vehicle in some cases, but completely baffled in others. Tesla owners recognize that while the technology is fantastic, it does have certain limitations. It may be driving itself brilliantly one minute, and then you may be compelled to take over because things might not be going well the next. To join the FSD, Tesla will switch your complete vehicle to Tesla Vision, the company's camera-based autopilot technology that has its own set of bugs to deal with. Every Tesla owner has probably experienced phantom braking, which occurs when the car abruptly slams on the brakes while traveling down the highway for no apparent reason. Because autos are being totally converted to Tesla Vision, this has sadly become more common. The Tesla Vision system also has some presumably temporary limitations, such as an 80-mile-per-hour speed limit while using auto steer and the requirement to turn on Tesla's automatic high beam system for your headlights. Furthermore, Tesla's auto high beam technology leaves much to be desired, getting ready for the chance that your lights would turn on and off frequently and without reason. The good side: as soon as you start using the FSD beta program, you would be left awestruck by the new visualization on the display. It's truly amazing to see how much data the cameras are collecting and processing in real time, including cars arriving from all angles, lane markers, traffic controls, and other information. Tesla's on-screen aesthetics have always been impressive, but this elevates them to a completely new level. One of the favorite aspects is how the visualization changes as you approach a junction, changing to a bird's-eye view of what's going on in your immediate surroundings. It's quite impressive when the FSD beta feels confident and executes a sequence of events flawlessly. It's also an incredible sight to see it change lanes, turn, yield to oncoming traffic, and even traverse roundabouts. I've discovered that FSD beta operates best when it is confident and a little more aggressive than I am. The drawback: as beautiful as the FSD beta is, it can also be terrifying in its own right. Full self-driving has tried a number of things that could result in being stopped and fined if a police officer is present. In terms of FSD beta performance, it's best defined as erratic. For example, it could move lanes at random and for no apparent reason, and sometimes even without signaling. It's especially frustrating when you need to make a right turn and FSD Beta decides to change lanes about a quarter mile before you're supposed to. It's also been observed making a complete U-turn from the incorrect lane. When FSD starts suggesting left or right at random, it's because there's nothing in front of you to shift into or turn into. It will drive across solid lanes at random times. At others, it will stop 30 feet before a stop sign and inch forward at 1 mile per hour, especially if there's no stop line on the ground. Aside from that, there's the issue of left-hand turns, practically unsecured left-hand turns to think about. These are highly concerning with FSD, and it never looks to be entirely secure in what it's doing. This is true even if you have your computer set to aggressive driver profile setting. True, there are peculiarities that should be reasonably easy to correct over time, but there are times when edge situations arise. When it comes to edge cases, people are more interested in seeing how Tesla handles them over time. In terms of whether FSD will ever be able to drive like a human, there are a few occasions where many have doubts. Final thoughts. To summarize, there's a lot of optimism for FSD right now. Sometimes it's just an amazing piece of technology. Some journeys are more frightening and vexing than others, and for some, the latter is more common than the former at this point in their journeys. While the fleet gathers additional data and beta testers submit feedback, Tesla's goal will be able to make continuous modifications and enhancements. It's quite convincing that Tesla will make significant improvements with each subsequent update, and the company should be applauded for building in public and being open about the advancements it's making with each new release. It's also a two-edged sword right now because Tesla's transitioning its whole fleet to Tesla Vision while also beta testing FSD in specific regions. Both Tesla Vision and FSD have their own set of quirks, and it will be interesting to observe how both experiences improve as they're developed in tandem with one another. Hey, people, you thought it was great to see this video. If you want to see which videos we have on our channel, then you can click above. What are your thoughts on Tesla's full self-driving beta program? If so, how do you feel about it? Do you want me to ask a question? Please leave your opinions in the comments. I would definitely reply you back. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to receive timely updates. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and thanks for watching.